I'm Rob Siegal. I'm a general partner at Exceed Capital, and I'm also a lecturer in management at the Stanford University Graduate School of Business. So we invest in very early stage companies that have a technology bent, almost all computer science and IT, or where computer science and IT will touch certain particular verticals, could be energy, could be life sciences, or it could be any other, it could be factory automation. We tend to try to find areas where people aren't talking about them yet, because when we invest as seed investors, if everyone's already talking about it, it's too late. So you want to be at the tip of the arrow with the hope that one of those companies is going to lead a new charge of a new development or a new industry. That's part of the speed of Silicon Valley that makes it unique, unlike any other place in the world. It's a very, very competitive market, both for entrepreneurs and also for venture capitalists. And if you find something you like, you've got to move quickly, because if you don't, somebody else is going to get the deal. But I think the great thing about Silicon Valley is there's a very Schumpeterian creative destruction aspect of what happens, that we're always inventing new things. And so the cycle will come and go, but at Stanford, not only do we teach a variety of courses in entrepreneurship, but we get very, very large corporate, Fortune 500 companies, Fortune 50 companies from all over the world who will come to Silicon Valley so that they can be more innovative. The leaders of these firms are very well aware that they need to make sure that they stay on the forefront of innovation, the forefront of creativity, so that somebody else doesn't undermine them. It's amazing how quickly large companies can arise, but also fall if they're not keeping pace with how things are changing in the market. I have a lot of friends who are involved with TiECON, and several of the ambassadors asked us to host a panel on the mental process of what it's like to be an entrepreneur, what it's like to go through the journey, the ups, the downs, and so I was able to host a panel this morning. So at Exceed, we look at three attributes of entrepreneurs. The first is we like people who are very clear in their thinking and have the ability to communicate clearly to others what it is they're trying to accomplish. Secondly, we look for entrepreneurs who are driven to get it right and not to be right. We want people who want to bring in a lot of information, they'll process it, form an opinion, and then move forward. And the last thing that we look for in entrepreneurs is when you have the inevitable challenges that come with growing and building a company, people who can just go through brick walls, people who will go through them with their fingernails if necessary, can knock down obstacles to make things happen.